this live stream's working or not. The hell? Alright, so I'm live. It's 5:42 in the morning. I woke up to propaganda being shoved down our throats. Completely shoved down our throat. YouTube Spotlight.
We've been taught that silence.
Proud to be. Celebrate the voices heard. Wait, let me change the title of this stream. I forgot to change the title. Alright, so hashtag proud to be a propaganda machine. YouTube sucks balls. No. YouTube sucks ass. So, pretty sure my changes were saved. So, and the funny thing is, my last stream, it was actually taken down by YouTube after I had uploaded it because I supposedly violated copyright laws, so they just wouldn't let me put it up, even though my video was completely fair use. It wasn't like I was just directly taking their content and just putting money on it. I was literally just critiquing it. So you're not even allowed to critique stuff on YouTube without having the rights to something. So we're living in the Orwellian age of YouTube being censored. I advise all of you guys to download Tor browser and use it strictly for free speech purposes. Don't use drugs. Don't watch all that nasty snuff films on there. Just use it for free speech purposes. Don't use Tor for that other stuff, because that's kind of nasty, or that is nasty, and that makes you a piece of garbage person for doing that. But if you're just the type of person that wants an outlet for non-censored people, just use Tor, because the government won't be able to track you down. So let me prove to you guys that they're censoring comments on this video. They're censoring dislikes. I've disliked this video 5 times, and my likes was removed 5 times. So every time I dislike this video, it gets removed. So, look, I left a comment saying this video sucks 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. As a test to see if they would remove my comment. Let's see if it's there. Newest first. Keyword, newest first. It's gone. It's gone. It's not there. This comment was left 6 hours ago. So if it's by newest first, shouldn't my comment be like there? It's censorship. It's blatant censorship. I don't even know what else to say. They're removing dislikes. They're making fake likes. This video had like 40,000, only 40,000 likes yesterday, and now it has 150,000. And the dislikes seem to be frozen. I don't know what else. Can't speak. I don't know what's up with that. They're blatantly censoring the internet. And let's look at some of the top comments that will obviously be removed shortly. So, these comments are averaging over 1,000 likes per comment. There was comments before them that had like 3,000, 5,000 likes. They were all deleted by YouTube. You can't find them. Even if you try, even if you search them up, you can't find them. They're all deleted. The people that have even posted some of these comments that were deleted, they screenshot it and they say that their comment was deleted. They see that they're shadow banned. They did the method I did, which was switch into another account to see if your comment was still there. And I'm proud to be an attack helicopter. Realistic critiques. Most people hate this video. The vast majority of people, keep in mind that the vast majority of people hate being conditioned, hate being propagandized, hate being forced with an agenda. The vast majority. So why is it that when I go to newest first, literally all the comments, all of them, are pro LGBTQ RSTUV, whatever you want to call it. All of them. You guys seriously don't think this is bots or just YouTube just blatantly censoring comments? This is the only comment that was allowed to stay. I guess YouTube missed the spot when they were censoring comments. And it is obvious at this point. Any fool, you'd have to be a complete dumbass not to know that they're censoring comments, not to know that you're being spoon-fed an obvious agenda. I don't even know what else to tell you people. I don't know what else to say. Like, seriously, this stream is probably being censored right now. It's probably being censored at this very moment. At this very moment, it's probably being censored. I honestly don't know. Actually, I do know. It's right in front of my face. Look, love wins. He even posts the comment twice, and it's still not. How come our comments are being flagged as spam and ghost banned? Freaking ghost banned.
We've been taught that silence.
We're being censored. You say to not silence a people's opinion, then why are you deleting comments? Everybody, even a fool, can see that they're deleting comments. People are even time stamping the dislikes and likes. Let's see if it's accurate. 139,000. So people are calling them out. And they just started censoring people hardcore. At first, it was a little bit of censoring, deleting the top comments. But now, they're just full on just censoring everything. They're censoring the newest comments too. And how come there hasn't been a comment on this video in the past 6 hours? I mean, it's viral. I mean, most viral videos have like one comment per minute at least. And you're telling me this video was on the front page of YouTube for like 3 days and they don't have a comment in the past 6 hours? Is that because YouTube's been completely shit on? Is that because they've been shit on completely? Because they can't take the backlash. I mean, look at the freaking thumbnail. You don't think you're being propagandized with an obvious agenda? This website has gone off the deep end. It's not even the fact that they're crazy. It's that the fact that they've been bought out by these scumbags. It's all part of an agenda. You seriously think the New World Order sexualizes everything They sexualize. You have whores like Miley Cyrus dancing on stage, topless. And you're saying you're not being conditioned? Your children are watching this. Look at this. This is disgusting.
We've been taught that silence,
This is
but it
disgusting.
won't.
I can't live my life straight because you're straight. I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can live your life. You don't see me going around every day talking about, oh, I'm straight. Oh, I'm straight. Straight pride, man. Straight pride. Yeah. No. People can see from a mile away that you're gay. So just shut up. Just shut up, okay? You don't need a parade every single day. And I'm not trying to be offensive. I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against transgender people even. I mean, if you seriously are that deluded to change your gender, cut your dick off, put a hole in your butt, or put a hole in you, I don't care. I don't care. It's your body. Do whatever you want. But don't act offended. Don't act like it's hate speech when people call you out on you destroying your own body. Don't act like it's hate speech when people call you out on the sexualization of children. Yes, these people are sexualizing children. They're telling 14-year-olds to come out as gay, to come out as transgender. They're telling 10-year-olds to come out as transgender, come out as gay. Like first graders coming out as gay, coming out as transgender. They're sexualizing children, which is going to be next on their agenda. Soon it's not going to be LGBTQ. It's going to be LGBTQPB. It's going to be a bunch of other letters in that sequence. It's going to be LGBTQP for pedophiles. They're going to have pedophiles because they're sexualizing our children. You're going to have it legal to have sex with children. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You're ruining children's childhood by making them think about sex when they don't even know the difference between a man and a woman yet. You're telling them all this stuff about transgenderism, when they don't even know the difference between sex. You don't even know, haven't even taught them the difference between sex, so how are you going to tell them to be transgender? That's honestly the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And you have morons like this just throwing a fit. What do you want? That's the question. You already have all the rights. You already have the powerful voice. You could just go out, say the stupidest thing ever, and add, oh, I'm in the LGBTQ community at the end of it, and people will listen to you. People will listen to you regardless. So why are you complaining? What are you complaining? What rights do you not have? You have the right to get married. You have the right to own a house. You have a right to own a car. You have the right to walk freely in society. You have the right to have your voice. You have the right to do what you want. So my question to you is, what the hell do you want from me? What have I done to you? What is making you so angry? Seriously. To walk freely. Okay, I was just testing to see if my live stream was still working. If YouTube hadn't shut it down. So it says my live stream health is in the yellow zone, I guess. Let me check to see if my title on the live stream has changed. See if it's saved. Okay, so it has saved. Okay, Bernie25 says, I'm proud to not live on this planet no more. Nothing but shitty rap and propaganda. It pisses me off. Exactly. We're being spoon-fed 24/7. 2000 to 2017 is nothing but censorship. 2017 brings this new shit, and also people pull nothing but bullshit race cards. It's fucking stupid and pathetic. Our generation is dead. I wouldn't say it's dead. I just say it's completely misguided. There still are the vast majority of people that see through this BS, but they just aren't talking about it because they're afraid of being ridiculed. I'd say like 2 out of every 3 people don't believe in our generation, which means, I'm assuming you mean young people, don't believe this LGBTQ crap. The majority of people I talk to, at least one-on-one, they say that this is garbage. Bruce Jenner, they hate Bruce Jenner for what he did to his own body and how he's getting all this news coverage. The majority of people hate that. I'd say the majority of people, and don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the gay people. I have nothing against people doing what they want with their own body. It's a free country, and it always will be. But don't get mad when people use their freedom of speech and voice their opinion about you. That's all I'm trying to say. So this guy, let's hear what he has to say.
I just gotta live my life for me and do it for me because this is my life.
I've done my hair down, I've worn the dresses, I've done things that aren't natural to me to please other people.
What the hell? This is sickening. This is sickening. When I was so when I was like 12 years old, just figure out all this stuff about the New World Order and stuff, and how they're pushing an agenda for us all to be pedophiles, all to be sexualizing our children, how they're all making us all think about sex 24/7. When I made videos about that on my other channel, that was deleted because it was censored. When I made videos about that, people call me crazy. They call me a conspiracy theorist. They dislike my videos. I had like 1 like and like 50 dislikes. When I was like 12 years old, I was supposedly way ahead of my time. I made videos about 9/11. I made videos about how we're being propagandized, do all this stuff. All those videos were deleted. I was telling my parents, oh, there's an agenda in place. They called me crazy. They yelled at me. Now look at you. I'm laughing at you guys because this is what you wanted, isn't it? This is what you guys wanted. Because you guys didn't believe me when I said they were sexualizing everything. This is disgusting. This is a disease. And you can call me what you want, but this is not normal. This is not normal, man. This is not normal. You can call it what you want, but this is not normal. And this guy has free reign to do whatever he wants. I'm not saying violence against him. I'm not saying censor him in any shape or form. But this is not normal. This is not normal. Putting on lipstick, pretending you're a girl even though you're not. You're not a girl. You're a man. Act like a man. Or at least don't be proud of something you're not. Be proud of something you are. Don't put on a wig. Don't put on makeup and say, oh, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, yeah. No, you're not. You're just a man in a wig with some makeup. You're nothing. You're nothing. Because you don't know what you are. Jesus Christ. What is this world coming to? At least the dislikes give me hope. At least the dislikes give me hope of their being saved. I give it like 50 years before they can actually normalize this crap. 50 years. This crap, I mean, it's normalized in the mainstream, but on one-on-one conversations, nobody would consider this guy normal. You see transgenders in your school. They're not having any friends. People like this don't have friends unless it's like 1 or 2 people, but the vast majority of people will not be friends with this person. And it's not because of how they look. It's because of their personality. It's because their victimhood mentality. The me against the world. If you don't like me, you're racist. If you don't like me, you're sexist. If you don't like me, you're transphobic, which isn't even a fucking term. It's just it's not transphobic to have a different belief. It's not transphobic to have a different viewpoint. It's not transphobic to believe you're wrong, okay, and your decisions in life. Okay, if people like pull out a knife and just stab you because you're transgender. That's transphobic. If people say, ew, I hate you because you're transgender, that's transphobic. But because people voice their opinion about you, saying that it's not right for you to wear a wig and pretend you're a woman and expect people to call you she even though you're a dude, people saying that's wrong, calling that transphobic, that's not transphobic. It's just a opinion. It's a legit opinion. And I cannot stress enough how important it is when you guys have kids. I don't have any kids, but when you guys have kids, please teach them how to actually think for themselves. That is the most important thing you can teach a child. Teach them how to think for themselves, because most people do not think this way on their own. This guy probably didn't even think he was transgender until other people thought he was, or thought it was cool to be so. And I'm serious. Why do you think that the mainstream, they're promoting this garbage? Why do you think that the more and more this stuff is shoved down our throat, the more people become gay, the more people become transgender? Bruce Jenner, no sign of being transgender. Completely normal person. Then all of a sudden, once this LGBTQ crap is being shoved down her throat, the agenda wants to make her or him transgender. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's continue the video. It's really early in the morning. 3 people watching. I honestly didn't expect 3 people to be watching this. I expect 0 people to be watching. But I'm glad that my subscribers are waking up early in the morning and getting to it. Racism, transgender, censorship, I don't know anymore. Exactly. So let's continue this disgusting video, which is promoting sexuality and everything. I mean, I understand that we are sexual beings, but we shouldn't define ourselves by our sex. We shouldn't use identity politics everywhere. I mean, I'm not gonna go around calling myself a straight black man. I mean, come on now. I'm just gonna go around calling myself, oh yeah, I'm a straight black man, before I can even get a word out. People just calling me a straight black man. Like, okay, aren't you gonna identify me by my merits, not by my color of my skin? I mean, is this the 1960s? I mean, are liberals really in the 1960s? Yeah, you're a straight black man. You're oppressed. No, I'm not. I'm not oppressed. I mean, this whole victimhood mentality will get you nowhere. All you people promoting this, oh, you're a victim. Oh, you have no control over your life whatsoever. You are not in charge of the decisions you make whatsoever. I have one thing to tell you. You will never be shit in life. You will never be anything in life with that attitude towards anything. I used to have that attitude when I was in like middle school. I used to think people would like things would like fall in my lap. Now it's either you eat, or it's either you work or you starve. That's my mentality, and that's how I accomplish most things in life. You don't accomplish anything by sitting around complaining and going out of your way to be a victim. That's not how you accomplish anything in life. And I'm telling you, oops, I'm telling you guys, if you sit around all day expecting the government to give you handouts, you're just gonna become a slave. You're not gonna learn anything. You're not gonna be anything in life. So just know that. Just know that.
I was told to wipe off my makeup and be a boy.
That's not something you could decide. I mean, Mother Nature, you can't just change Mother Nature. I mean, you're a man. It's obvious you're a man. Putting on makeup will not change that. Dressing up like a woman will not change that. You still have a penis. So what is the question? I mean, the question should be, how are you not a man? Not why are they telling me to be a man? It's why do you think, and why are you crazy enough to think you are a man? That's like me saying I'm a freaking squirrel on the side of the road, and I want everybody to call me a squirrel on the side of the road because I feel like a squirrel on the side of the road. And if people call me crazy, they're sexist and squirrelophobic or something. I don't know. Honestly, no, it was the first analogy in my head. But this is not normal. You should honestly just learn to be a man. You have to live with it, because in most things in life, you have to live with it. You can't just honestly pretend to be a victim all the time, because what do you get out of that? Being a victim is not fun, so I don't understand why our generation goes out of their way to be a victim. Which is why they want people to be a victim, which means they'd have more dependence on the government, which is this entire agenda. Joe Cool says, it's so obvious that the New World Order is pushing the LGBT agenda and people are too blind to see. Yes, exactly. They are. I mean, people aren't blind seeing it. It's just that they're afraid to speak out. Normal people, they don't actually agree with this bullcrap. Normal people, unless you've been propagandized into one of those college courses, people aren't gonna go for this. It's just the fact that we're being openly censored. And for you guys just tuning in, my comment on this video was censored. Every comment on this video has been censored. So let me show you. I'll go to this video. See here, my comment.
We've been taught that silence.
And bam. It's gone. It's gone. Just like that, it's gone. Oh my gosh. And then YouTube, it's something called ghost banning. It's where they ban you, but the person that got banned, they don't know that they're banned. So that's probably like one of the worst kinds of censorship, to be honest.
What they should have told me was to be myself.
You are not being yourself by trying to be something else. How are you trying to be yourself? Like, really? Really? You seriously think you're trying to be yourself by dressing up like somebody else? Why don't you just take off the makeup? Why don't you just take off that stupid head thing? Why don't you take off that stupid uniform and represent what you really are? Which a man, you have testosterone. Represent what you're supposed to be. You don't have to act like a man, but at least acknowledge that you are one, for God's sake. At least acknowledge that you are one. That's the least you can do in this completely backwards society we are living in.
Was to be myself.
This is 10. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that this live stream will not be here. YouTubers are gonna flag this stream for copyright, so I advise all of you guys to like back up this live stream if you can, because YouTube, they take down videos for copyright. I mean, pretty much everything is copyrighted, so I could literally just show a picture of a frog or something, and now on one of my videos, and it will be flagged for copyright. So I want all of you guys to, if you guys see something in this video you like, You guys can repost it on your channel. I won't flag you guys for copyright, whatever. But I'm just telling you guys, my last stream, I streamed for like a good hour on rap music, and that was flagged for copyright. The video was fair use, mind you, and the video was flagged for copyright, and it was blocked worldwide. There was no redemption at all. I submitted what do you call it? I tried to get YouTube to get it on, but of course they censored me. So yeah, so this video most likely will not be able to be reposted onto my channel for all to see. So I don't even know. I'm surprised they haven't took down the stream yet due to the content of the stream alone. So yeah, let's continue this disgusting video.
If other people are uncomfortable, that is not your problem.
I mean, you're uncomfortable with me saying I'm straight, so yeah. So what are you talking about? You're the ones that are being uncomfortable. You're the ones that are being uncomfortable in people's opinions. Removing comments and sexualizing society. And it's not the fact that we hate you for being gay. Let me just stress this so many times. I couldn't care less if you were just like, yeah, Frank, I'm gay. Yeah, Bob, I'm gay. Yeah. No, you're literally rubbing it in our face. It's like somebody just shoving a dildo in your face. It's just like somebody throwing a whole bag of dicks in your face. That's literally what's like 24/7. We've been conditioned with this crap for like the past 3 years. 3 years we put up with this crap. It's like somebody knocking on your door and just leaving a dildo on your doorstep for 3 years. It's literally what it's like. It's literally what it's like. It's just you sexualizing society. Even straight people don't talk about sex as much as these people do.
is their problem.
Maybe it's your problem, you being gay. Maybe we can use your same logic. How about that? Maybe we don't want to hear about your sex problems and how much you struggle to cut your dick off every morning.
Want to tell other queer people that it is okay to be yourself. We won't stand for hatred.
What is queer exactly? Is it for those people that are gay but just don't want to be called gay? Oh, I was just sucking dick to pass the time, like how Dave Chappelle said. Are those people that are obviously gay, obviously have sex with men, but they, for some reason, they don't want to be called gay, so I'm just supposed to call them queer instead of gay. And if I call them gay instead of queer, I'm offending them. And I could be charged with hate speech. What society is this? Everything's offensive nowadays, huh? Oh my gosh. Crap. Okay, that's better. So I can see the comment section and the freaking video at the same time. Oh, I should do this more often. Yeah, I like that layout. Okay, so let's see what else is on this stupid video.
LGBTQ plus people are strong and resilient. We're not gonna go away.
It's so important that we keep fighting for the right to be who we are.
You already have that freaking right. You literally do. You literally have the right to go outside, go out in public, do what you want, own a house, get a car, get married, freedom of speech. What right don't you have? Join the military. You even have the right to freaking join the goddamn military. Join the police force. What right don't you have. That's honestly what I'm trying to say. Nowhere in this video do you hear them say specifics on what rights they don't have, because they already have every single goddamn right. Oh my gosh. And for the 10th time saying this, I know a lot of you guys will say, "Oh, you're homophobic." No. As I said, I have gay friends. I have bisexual friends. I have people that are against the norm, and I accept them for that. I have nothing against that. But you just can't shove stuff down people's throats. Especially if you're a large corporation like YouTube. People are going to call you out for it. People are going to call you out for it. You can't just have people put in place for specific reasons. I mean, do you seriously think it was what do you call it, biracial couple for a reason? I mean, lesbian couple, lesbian biracial couple. I mean, you're just depriving this child of a father. That's all you're doing. You're just depriving that child of a father. You're not doing a huge service. I mean, you're literally just promoting an agenda. You're just depriving your child of a father, to be honest. I mean, if you have a son, who's gonna be the father? Who's gonna teach that child how to be a man? Who's gonna teach this child how to operate in a man's world? I mean, women can't teach them that. You don't see women outside moving large objects, mowing the lawn. You don't see women outside mowing the lawn. You don't see women outside cutting hedges. You don't see women outside putting houses together brick by brick. You don't. And if you do, it's very, 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 very rare. As in, it never happens. Okay? But there is an obvious agenda, and I don't see why. And it's honestly just insulting how these people say they hate men and they hate anything masculine. But these people go all their way to dress like men, to dress like they're masculine, which I find pretty offensive, to be honest. How I'm being critiqued on my way of life, and yet these people just copy my way of life, and they're given trophies. So that's pretty offensive.
The right to love whoever we want to love.
Like all civil.
Okay, let's have a moment of silence for how stupid that was. What rights don't you have? Let's replay that. Let's replay exactly what you just said.
We are the right to love whoever we want to love.
You can. You already have that right. You do. You've had that right for like the past 50 years. What right don't you have, for God's sake? I'm confused. I'm honestly super confused right now. Because you're not making any sense. You just aren't. You just aren't. You're just literally trying to be a victim. You're going out of your way to be a freaking victim.
Like all civil rights movements that have gone before, we're not going to give up.
Oh my God. Bro. I don't even feel like watching this. Like, this is just overload of stupidity. This is just an absolute overload of just sexualizing an entire generation and just treating them, oh, look at me, I identify as this, so therefore I deserve special privileges because I'm a special snowflake. If you treat people like they're special snowflakes from the moment they get indoctrinated into grade school, then they're just going to grow up like this. trying to be a victim, trying to expect things to fall out of the sky and fall into their laps. Like, seriously. I don't know what's wrong with you people. It's not our fault you can't find a job. It's not our fault you don't want to work. It's not our fault. Why would I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. You sit around and just complain all day trying to be a victim, but what exactly are you contributing to society besides being a victim? Honestly.
I'm still a proud gay man, okay?
I literally was about to faint because that was so freaking sexualized. I literally cannot believe that this video has 4 million views. I'm literally about to pass out. I'm weeping for our society. I'm literally about to pass out how I was born in this generation. I was born in 1998. I was literally, like, this is supposed to be the prime of my life. I can't even live a proper sex life. I can't even go up to a girl and ask her how she's doing or ask her for her name without her calling me a weirdo for being a straight male. Now, obviously this didn't happen much, but I'm just saying, it's happened to me. It's happened to me more times than I like. So, people hate masculine men that are straight, that are white and male. I'm not white, but I'm saying I'm black, and people just hate me for being straight. Black males, so that's enough. So they really hate straight white people. They really hate straight white people. Now let me tell you, literally every single one of these social justice warrior videos, they hate, they literally mention straight white male, which I find pretty funny. Not trying to sound like a coon here, but it's pretty obvious that there's an agenda in full swing to just destroy, how should I say, Western values or whatever you want to call it, which really isn't even straight white male values. It's just values of men in general, but they just call it straight white male values because they're trying to push an obvious agenda by not changing who you are. Ha ha ha. What the hell? Okay, nobody's trying to get you to change who you are. We just want to voice our opinion. That's literally all we want to do, but we just get censored. So who's really trying to change who we are? YouTube's literally trying to change our opinions.
We have to be out and proud and visible where we can for the people where they can't.
What exactly are you doing by just going on a parade of protesting rights? Okay, these people are going on a parade protesting rights they already have, just blatantly flaunting their sexuality and just openly trying to get people and children, most importantly, to talk about sex, think about sex 24/7. And when we call these people out, we get censored. Really? Nobody. It's funny to me because when I called out this stuff when I was like 12 years old, people call me crazy. People call me a crazy kid. Now this stuff is actually happening.
I live Pride every single day.
Refuse to ever give up.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
I can't do it, you guys. I'm done. I literally cannot even watch this video. Not because, and it's not because I don't hate them, or it's not because I hate them. It's not because I'm disgusted by them, although I strongly dislike what they're doing. But it's just because it's the obvious agenda. It's sexualizing everything. I mean, it's putting a label. It's identity politics. They're identifying themselves by their sex. Their life literally revolves around their sex, or how they represent their sexual identity. which isn't even a sexual identity. It's honestly just promoting groupthink. It's literally just saying, slapping a label on something and expecting people to just go with it. That's honestly what it is. That's honestly the best way I could describe it. So I'm assuming this is a gay couple.
Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up.
I have gay friends, let me just tell you. But that's just not normal, man. That's just not normal. Taking the day off just to flaunt your sexuality. And I'm telling you, let me quote me on this. 5 years from now, they will be promoting pedophilia. Quote me on this. 5 years from now, they will most likely be promoting pedophilia. Hands down. It's already happening. I saw a YouTube commenter on one of my videos promoting pedophilia. I clicked on the channel and they had a video saying, "Oh, I like little children. I'm a victim." So now even pedophiles are trying to be victims. Are you serious? Oh, I'm oppressed because I can't. How are you oppressed because you can't touch children? That's sick. That's disgusting. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you even want to touch children? Seriously, why would you? And let alone touching them, you want to have sex with them? That's just despicable. That just makes you a despicable human being. Oh my god, I'm literally about to cry right now because this is just it's literally like the end of the world. This is like the end of the world stuff. Like, this is literally like the death of like rational thinking. This is like the death. It's like a cult, and they're trying to implant this is I'm not really like that much into like prophecies or whatever, but this is like end of the world type shit here. This is like destroying the world, like the culture. No society in the history of the world has been able to survive without a stable family unit. None. Zero. Zip. You can't name them. There has been no society in the world. Rome tried it. They tried to have a society built on people being openly about sex, being openly pedophiles, being openly gay, being openly transgender, or being, back then it was called being a drag queen. And it collapsed. It collapsed just like that. Because people were so easily distracted by stuff that didn't matter. Overly focused on sex, perverting society, perverting their children. And they collapse. And a lot of people will have different views on that, on why it collapsed, and that's fine. But the problem is, it collapsed. It collapsed because they were focused on all this social justice crap. And it collapsed because they didn't know how to run anything. They didn't know how to have a stable family unit. And I'm telling you right now, this country will not last in the next 20 years if we don't have men. No, if we don't, we have women running around naked, and calling that protesting. That alone should tell you there's something wrong with this society. That alone, right there, should tell you that there's something wrong with this world. Tyson McCorkle, I think that's how you pronounce it, says #proud to be mentally ill, which is basically what this video is about. Proud to be mentally ill, proud to be mentally crazy, overly obsessed with your sexuality, overly trying to flaunt your sexuality. My head hurts. My head literally hurts right now. You know when you've been yelling for such a long time. You literally been talking for almost an hour about this. My head literally hurts because not only is this frustrating to me, how no matter what I say, these morons won't listen, but it's just frustrating in the fact that they're censoring us as well, so that makes it even more hard. So no matter how many facts you put out there, they'll still delete your comment. People will still call you hate speech. And that's just sad in itself. That's just I honestly don't know what to say. It had they didn't have as many likes, guys. Don't kid yourself. They should have way more dislikes. Just like how the Proud, or what was it called, the refugee video, More Than a Refugee video, they had like, I guess like 400,000 dislikes. I'm not sure. Let's check.
We've been taught that
More Than a Refugee, 16 million. Yeah, 400,000. And they just froze the dislikes. Let's see if they're censoring on this video as well. Civil War II is upon us. God bless President Trump. God help the liberals and Democrats who defy him. Or God help the liberals and Democrats who defy him. I mean, really, the left and the right are both fighting amongst each other more than they think. I mean, you have videos of all these liberals hating on other liberals. And you have videos of all these conservatives hating on other conservatives because they're turning against each other. I mean, that's what happens when you have group thinking mentality instead of actually thinking as an individual. You can't just be like, oh, I identify as conservative, so that means all other conservatives have to agree with me. No, that's not how it works. People are just individuals with their own individual mindset. Nobody's going to think 100% like you 100% of the time. That's just stupid. Anybody who identifies as a conservative or a liberal at this point, after we've already seen both conservatives and liberals turn against us. We had George Bush, Iraq War, faking all this stuff, taking away our rights, and then we have liberals destroying the family unit. We have liberals getting away free speech, or taking away free speech, taking away guns, things used to protect us from the government, and we have them basically destroying our freedom of speech. Both sides are trying to get rid of our privacy. Both sides are trying to get rid of our freedom of speech. Both sides are pointing fingers. Both sides are doing all this crap to just divide the country. And you're saying one side is better than the other. So you're saying how Donald Trump wants to spy on us. That's not destroying our rights. I mean, Republicans and Democrats, they're just idiots, but they're all idiots in their own different ways. And if you have any common sense, you know that Republicans and Democrats are just honestly controlled to the teeth. It's just splitting the nation right down the middle, and it's not even allowing us to have civilized debate. Because because people that are conservatives and they agree with some of the stuff that liberals say, and if you're a liberal and you agree with some of the stuff conservatives say, you will be ostracized from your political party. So people don't agree with stuff the other party has to say, and they just end up living with their mouths zipped up, which is why I don't join political systems. I don't join political party. The conveyor belt of absolute morons is what political parties are. So all these comments are basically, so they've stopped censoring this video. From the looks of it, yeah, they've stopped censoring this video, which is good. YouTube deleted this comment, recommented the 13th time because it was deleted 12 times before. Yes, they are deleting comments. I mean, YouTube should be sued. We should just start a massive crowd fund for suing YouTube. That's what we should do. We should just hire the best lawyer ever. Just sue YouTube for trillions of dollars. Just bankrupt them. We should just start a massive crowd fund just to sue YouTube. Just to sue them. Some big truth channel. Just start this. Truth channels out there, start a massive crowdfund. Get together with all the other truth channels. Just start a massive crowdfund to YouTube, crowdfund YouTube, so we can lawyer up and sue them for not only censoring people discriminatorily, but just for being douchebags in general. Just for removing videos for copyright, even though they're freedom of speech. Just sue them. They've stepped over the line. They've stepped over the line by 10 miles. They've stepped over the line so many freaking times, and they haven't had any repercussions. There's still the same amount of morons going on YouTube, watching videos. I mean, really. And the fact is, YouTube isn't losing subscribers. YouTube is more marketable than ever. They're making more money than ever. They're putting on more ads than ever because of this copyright flag shenanigans. They're making more money than ever because they can make more money than possible. They can make more money off of that than just having people put ads on the video and YouTube getting a small profit. No, YouTube wants all the profit. That's what they do. They're a business. Business first, free speech outlet last. So we need to start luring up and call out YouTube, because I don't remember YouTube saying they would remove comments based on political ideologies in their terms of service. I don't remember that. And do you guys remember that? I don't. Hera Across Night says, "Hi, I'm in school." Well, hello. Well, I don't remember YouTube saying they'll remove comments based on their political views. And this is a pretty strong case. This is a pretty strong case. We should lawyer up. I mean, we could do it. I mean, we have a strong case against this. We have a strong case against YouTube censoring people. Or, I'll tell you what we could do. We could actually just crowdfund and start our own YouTube, which is exactly like YouTube, but not ran by YouTube or not ran by Google, because YouTube has sucked ever since Google started tampering with it. I mean, Google bought YouTube in 2006, but they didn't really start tampering with it until like 2011, because they needed to gain people's trust. But once they started tampering with it, I knew this website was going the MySpace direction. But YouTube is just so marketable, like the name itself. I mean, how could you compete? It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It has like millions of views and billions of views on it, so you can't really compete with that on your own. I mean, a no name can't just come out and make a website like YouTube and just like come out with a video and just say, hey, go to my website. I mean, I tried it. Other people have tried it. Even VidMe. I mean, it's not as censored as YouTube. At least I don't think. But it's not really a free speech outlet, so that's not really a good choice. So we should just make our own YouTube website and just get together all the truth channels. We just start a movement, saying, I don't know. I'll have to think about that on my next video. But we should start our own YouTube, because this is just blatant censorship. Why do we have to have our comments removed without us even knowing it? Wow, I still haven't finished this video. Let's see. And stand up, fight back. I don't even know if are they transgenders, are they lesbians? I don't even know anymore. The society is so messed up. Like, I honestly don't know. Nothing wrong with the lesbians. Let me tell you right now, but just shoving this down our throats and trying to get everybody else to be a lesbian, it's not healthy for society. I'm telling you right now, this will go the Rome route and just completely collapse the family unit, completely cause confusion and a victimhood mentality.
Les amamos. I love you. Stay strong.
Wow, you're such a victim. Wow. I feel so sorry for you. Like, the people that's saying they feel sorry for these people, or they're proud of these people, or these people are so brave. How? It's people like me that are being censored. I mean, we're the brave ones that people are calling them out on this BS, because they are the mainstream. They're not going against the mainstream. They are the mainstream. YouTube blatantly promoting this stuff. How are they brave for coming out when YouTube, the definition of mainstream, is coming out and promoting this garbage? That's what I'm trying to say. The dislike button is... So let's read some of these comments that haven't gotten flagged yet or taken down. I am proud to be an attack helicopter. Let's get this to 200k dislikes. If the dislike button will even work. Please stop this. Ada. And people think these people are trolling are actually serious. I've been a troll at one point in my life. I used to leave offensive comments on people's videos when I was like 12, 13, 14. I used to leave offensive comments, and I still do. It's just how the internet works. I'm not going to get offended over somebody's comments. You can't just see a comment like this and just get offended. I mean, we all leave offensive comments on videos every now and then. So it's the internet, and that's just how it is. People joke around, and especially on the internet, because it's basically like a bunch of comedians, but they don't have to have any repercussions whatsoever for being offensive on their jokes. So that's how I see the internet. If I had $1 for every gender, I would have $2. I'm dead. That's hilarious. Message retracted. I don't know what that means. Huh. It seems like YouTube's censoring comments again, because I had no idea why that message was retracted. I mean, I didn't retract the message. Hero Cross Knight, I don't know why your message was retracted. Let's see if I can see what it was. Yeah, his messages are getting censored. See, you literally can't escape the censorship. It's everywhere. YouTube globally has keywords put in place that they flag as spam. Oh, he deleted it. I was actually like, oh, they're really censoring my own live stream. Phil Johnson says, all the people on this video should be sent to Saudi Arabia so that they protest somewhere where this is actually a problem. Gays have equal rights in the USA. If you want to help fix the problem, go somewhere where there actually is a problem in the first place. That's exactly my point. I'm not trying to say, oh, we don't need these rights. I'm just saying that there's no need to go on and have a parade. That's the same with Black Lives Matter. We are not discriminated against anymore. We don't need to act and pretend like this is like the 1950s where there's no rights. We have those rights already. We already have the same rights as everybody else. We can go out, buy a car, and if somebody goes against us when we go out and buy a car. We can sue them for a bunch of money. So yeah. Dislike button is broken. Yes, it is. Funny how YouTube is deleting comments that act like they support free speech, but in reality they only support it if they follows their opinion. Stop normalizing mental illness and pushing your liberal agendas, Google. If you are an LGBTQ person reading these comments and feeling scared, don't worry. There's a family of people who do support you, and they're everywhere. I'm 17. I've been out as lesbian for nearly 2 years in all my girls' Catholic school, and not once have I witnessed a word of hate. This comment section is full of bigots who get brave online because they have a keyboard to hide behind. Trust me when I say there are people who will accept you for you. You are right. People do not discriminate in real life because it is mainstream. Mainstream. I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I honestly don't. It is mainstream. So people, it's not that they're afraid to speak out. It's that they're not allowed to. They'll lose their job. They'll lose their house. They won't lose their house, but they'll lose their friends. They'll lose everything. I mean, who's really the brave one? The people that are allowed to be with the mainstream agenda, or the people that aren't? There are only two genders. It's true though. People in the comments can make as many hateful, homophobic, Nazi-threatening comments all they like, but we aren't going away. I mean, what is your point? What is your point? Yeah. Who cares? I mean, you could throw a parade, but that doesn't mean we can't speak out against you. You're literally calling us homophobic, Nazi, for just speaking out against people dressing up in makeup and dressing up in drag and destroying family units. I mean, you can't destroy the family unit. Stop taking away dislikes. I've checked this video about 6 times, and each time my dislike has been deleted. What's next? Incest? Well, obviously it's going to be incest, pedophilia, then bestiality. That's on the agenda. They're promoting an agenda. These 2 comments are fake. They're exactly the same. And anybody who knows anything about seeing a spam comment from a mile away will not tell you that this is fake. Now, I've seen several other comments with this exact phrase. They say love wins, love is love. I mean, usually bot accounts, they don't say, I mean, they do say stuff that doesn't make any sense. 9 times out of 10 the comments don't make sense. I mean, what is love? That doesn't make any sense. And these spam comments that are obviously bot comments that aren't even real, they aren't even real people. They're just paid people that are paid to write thousands of comments. These people usually put 1 sentence comments, usually consisting of the same phrase. And these likes are probably fake, by the way. Tyson McCorkle says, love is love, haha. They are fucking retarded with their paid comments. Exactly. Love wins. That doesn't make any sense. How does that make sense? We're disliking your video. How does it win? How? That doesn't make any sense. We're the loved ones. We love ourselves. We love who we're born. It's you guys who hate anything that has to do with nature. You are the people who hate. You hate when people represent what they're born as. You guys hate it. You guys hate it when people are proud to actually be what nature intended, what their bodies were born as. You guys hate that. I mean, even still, my opinions on the family unit, and even with my opinions on the family unit and how there should be a family unit, I still think you have the right to come out as gay, but I don't think you should be able to actually like adopt like kids and stuff. if you're like transgender, because you're just, no, that's not cool. You have a mental illness. But gay people, I'm on the fence whether or not they should be able to raise children, because there's a lot of gay people that are cool. There's a lot of cool gay people, but people that's like something mentally wrong with them, and they're gay, they're like all this social justice warrior crap and just obsessed with it. They shouldn't be allowed to like have children, because they're not even in a stable frame of mind themselves. So how are you going to teach your kids about sex? You don't even know what sex is. Okay, you don't even understand it yourself. Man, I find funny how YouTube is deleting hateful comments, so all you can see is the gay ones. Exactly. You organize it from newest, and it's completely. How come we don't get a month for veterans, or a month for Christians, Catholics, or cancer? But these people complain and march for nonsense. It's sad. Wow, so many dislikes. I guess they don't have brains. Yes, we are clearly the ones who don't have brains. I'm not gay, but I still support whoever you want to be. You're completely missing the point. These people aren't against gay people that are in the comment section. They just are sick of the agenda and sick of our children being sexualized by this garbage. Especially in schools, it's most prevalent. I mean, haven't you guys realized that the prominent demographic that this LGBTQ crap is being marketed to is children, teenagers, and young adults? They're trying to get people while they're young. They're trying to propagandize people while they're young. In my class in 9th grade, when all this LGBTQ crap was just starting to get popularized, they didn't talk about being able to change your gender. They just stuck to the facts. In my sex ed class, they stuck to the facts. They didn't talk about LGBTQ or trying to get people to change their gender. They stuck to the facts. They said if you're born with such and such amount of whatever, you're just this, and you have to live with it. But now I bet that same classroom is probably being forced to peddle BS about how you can change your gender if you want to, and being gender fluid, which doesn't even exist. Another fake comment saying love wins, which of course doesn't even make any sense, which is a logical comment. If you actually have a brain, you'd see that this is a bot comment from a mile away. 0 subscribers, which is a red flag right there. Most people at least have 1 subscriber, whatever. Aw, YouTube, thinking we don't know you're deleting millions of dislikes, you sly fox. Bro, try it for yourself. Dislike this video, 2 days later, come back to it. Your dislike will probably be gone. Just like how my dislike was gone. I thought it was crazy that they are actually disliking or deleting dislikes. Let me check to see if my dislike is here, to be honest. Okay, it's still there. I woke up this morning, and this is actually the reason I made this video. I woke up this morning and saw that my dislike wasn't there, which drove me to make this live stream. It pissed me off so much, actually. I wasn't tired or anything. I just was adrenaline filled. I was pissed that my dislike was just removed like that, and I wasn't given any warning on why my dislike was removed. I wasn't given any warning on why my comment was removed. It's just Orwellian censorship, and that's all I could say. That's literally all I could say. It's just Orwellian censorship. Love wins. Another love win comments. What is this? A love wins movement or something? Why are they just saying the same thing over and over again? Like why is the only pro comments just revolving around love wins? That doesn't make any sense. Can't you say anything logical, for God's sake? This promo video has nothing to do with gay pride. It's all about the international communist agenda to destroy families. Because once they destroy, this is the blatant agenda for anybody who actually knows what their agenda has been for the past 10 years. It's not about making people prideful for who they are. It's about destroying the family unit. And once you destroy the family unit, you have people dependent on government income. You don't have people being raised by men or dads working, and while the mom stays home and watches after the children and teaches the children important values. You don't have the man teaching people important values. You don't have the man actually showing their kids how to be a man, how to raise their family, how to support their family. But instead you have an entire generation of hundreds of millions of people being raised under the guise that you don't have to learn how to support a family. You don't have to learn how to bring food onto the table. You just have people being raised that you don't need a family unit. You don't need mom and dad taking care of children. The government will do it for you. You'll be a slave to the New World Order, basically giving you handouts, giving you a fixed income, not allowing you to move up in society, just making you stay still, just giving you what they give you. And soon everybody will be on fixed income. We'll all be slaves. We'll all be only allotted a certain amount of money. We won't be able to make money on our own. We won't be able to tell our kids anything, to be honest. That's just it is. They're depriving us of our parenthood. So you say, oh, but just because the state is giving my children money, that doesn't mean I'm any less of a parent. Well, yes, it does. It means you're not a parent at all, because you're not raising them. You're not taking care of them. The state is depriving you of responsibilities you're supposed to have as a parent, which is, of course, depriving your child of respecting you, looking at you as a figure. Now they're looking at the state as a figure. They're looking at the government as a figure. Their trust is in the government. Their trust isn't in you as a parent. Their trust is in the government, because the government is giving them money. The government is paying for your house. The government is doing all this stuff for you. The government is paying for all this stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not a parent. The government's eventually going to come out and say, what are you doing? You're not a parent. You're not raising your kid. We are. So piss off. You don't have any right to tell your kid what to do. We have the right to tell your kid what to do. You don't have the right to whip your kid when they do something wrong. We do, because we're the state. And we own you. That's exactly how they're going to say it. And a lot of people are just saying, and they can't get past this agenda. They can get past this agenda now. I honestly don't know. I don't know if the people would. I honestly don't know if they just flat out came out with a law that said the state owns your children. I don't even think parents would even be man enough to care. I honestly don't know, because we're so institutionalized. I don't even think they'd be man enough to care. I don't even think fathers, because fathers, they live off welfare, food stamps. They're damn near the state's children too. So lack of independence, they're not even gonna be able to care. And that's funny to me, because people don't pay taxes anymore. The majority of people don't pay taxes. They just want to look for a handout. They want the people that are successful in life and actually made a name for themselves. They actually took the time to write books, took the time to start their own company, took the time to stop complaining, took the time to actually do something with their life. They actually just completely take their money out of their wallet? Why don't we take the money out of people's wallet that don't do anything to society, that stand on the side of the road and just beg for money and do drugs, drink, snort cocaine, and on top of that, get welfare? That's honestly what I'm trying to say. That's honestly what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that I'm against people that are in a slippery situation in life. I'll even give out money to people in need. I honestly will. That's just the type of person I am. But if you're just sitting around complaining all day and not even trying, then you don't deserve anything. You honestly don't deserve anything. You're not even trying to get yourself out of that situation. You're literally not even trying. Hang on, guys. I gotta shut off my alarm system because I set my alarm clock to 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just going off. So, hang on. Exit out of it. What the hell? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, let's read more of these comments. I've been going for an hour. Holy crap. President Donald J. Trump says, and people wonder why one if the only thing that makes you stand out from everyone is your sexuality, then you are pathetic. Exactly my point. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Wait, my stream stopped? What the hell? Stream resumed. Did I ever stop? That's confusing. Alright, whatever. I'll just ignore that. If the only thing that makes you stand out from everyone is your sexuality, then you are pathetic. This video is amazing and inspiring, but the reaction to it is absolutely disgusting. Let's check to see if this person is real, okay? Let's see if... we can't even reply. For you guys here, go check to see if this comment is here. For those of you watching this video, guaranteed it will be gone. Honestly, YouTube, you guys are hypocrites. You age restrict videos with women dressed like this, but support it if it's a gay man. See, now even the people in the LGBTQ community are turning against each other. That's what happens when you identity politic yourself, because people are just fighting with each other to see who is the most oppressed. It's the oppression of Olympics. If you guys don't like YouTube celebrating Pride Month, then leave. Laugh my ass off. YouTube pretty much has and always will support LGBT platforms, so there's nothing you can do to change that. Maybe we should all leave. Maybe we should all just stop giving YouTube money. You are very right. You are very right. And the fact that this was on the front page of YouTube honestly shows that they're not going to change their opinion. YouTube isn't going to change their agenda. They're just going to keep promoting it, and they're going to promote it even harder. They've gotten more and more extreme the more time goes on. So they're literally trying to destroy the family unit. Look, no Father's Day video, but there's a Mother's Day video. And the fathers, I'm sorry to say this, you mothers out there. I honestly apologize for saying this, but in my opinion, having a father is almost more important than having a mother. I'm not even trying to be offensive when I say that, but just due to financial wise, I'm not saying nurturing wise. I mean, when a person turns like 12, they can pretty much take care of themselves at that point. You don't really need people to be watching them constantly. I mean, come on now. But when a fathers, I mean, they really like support the family financially. They go out, they work their butt off from sun up till sundown. They are the caretakers of the family. So the fact that YouTube doesn't even make a video about Father's Day, but they'll make a video for this stupid LGBTQ crap, just shows that there's an obvious agenda to destroy the family unit and thus making us more dependent on government. Oh my God, I enjoy you guys for coming into the stream. It's a tough road ahead of us. We really have to try harder to expose this garbage. We have to really push we have to push people into waking up and just stop believing this garbage that's being spoon fed, that we don't need fathers. Really. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream, all the people that have left comments. I really do. I probably wouldn't have went even a fraction of this long without you guys commenting, so I enjoy it. Yeah, thank you.